Hey, what's up, everybody? Dr. Fike here. Welcome to Corporate Social Responsibility. In this video, I'm hoping it's a short video. I'm not sure. I'm going for 8 or 10 minutes. We'll find out. But my goal with this video is to give you a virtual tour, kind of a flyover, if you will, of this course. Now, if you haven't taken a fully online course, especially a fully online asynchronous course, the trick is there's a lot that you need to be able to know as far as the layout of the course, how to find your way around things, and those kind of things. So my goal with this video is going to be to give you a tour to try to help you know where to find stuff and how you can be most successful, since we don't have any synchronous meetings planned. So that's the goal with this video, is to really give you a flyover. So let's jump right in. First thing I would say, and I've got Blackboard in student preview mode, so it's exactly what it looks like on your end. At least it's supposed to be. So let's hope it is. But if we start with the syllabus, which if there's ever an argument for starting with the syllabus, it's when you're in an online course, just so you kind of know what to explain. Because usually first day of a regular class, the professor kind of explains what's on the syllabus, right? Well, in this case, we don't have that. So really can't emphasize enough to please make sure you go through and read the syllabus. Let me just remind you, all of my contact info is here. I'll remind you that if you'd like to receive text alerts from me, text reminders, definitely make sure that you click on that. We also have I have a YouTube playlist that I've set up. The YouTube playlist is actually going to include mini lectures, what I call snackable lectures that go along with all the different course modules. So I'll come back to that here in just a second. But anyway, if we go back to the syllabus, really important to read through not only what the objectives are in the course and what you're going to get out of the course. That's the most important thing, is not just what are we going to accomplish, what are you going to get out of it? What are you going to be able to do as a result of taking the course? So what I would encourage you to look at, though, are these weekly module breakdowns. It'll tell you the layout of the course on the syllabus. And then along with that, what you have is all the different assignments, right? And grade distribution and all that good stuff. So the assignments are listed here in order in terms of their percentages and, or the order they're listed here. But then also you can know kind of what things are worth. Then next thing I would do after you look through that is make sure the document that you're going to want to know front and back is the schedule of assignments. Here's the logic of the course. The most important thing to know is that the Blackboard course is set up based on these Blackboard modules. So think about it as if we were to meet once a week for 7 weeks, what would we be focusing on that week in class? That's what these weekly modules are designed. And you can see week 1 is those dates. We're in week 2 at the moment of this recording. So you see week 2 right there. So then what that tells me is if I'm a student, then I go over to Blackboard and I go to these weekly modules. So again, let's go back. Blackboard module 2 says week 2, module 2, strategic CSR. You go on that, click on that, boom. And you can see right here, I've got the topics that are listed as well as the readings that match up with this. I've got a link in here to the snackable lecture. You can also click in here and you can get a direct access to the snackable lecture for that week as well. Then the important thing is, as you're going through the schedule of assignments, it's going to tell you, to the minute when things are due, as you can see on here, right? And application assignment number 1 is going to be due this week. And I can tell the due date is January 21st. I don't have the due dates listed on Blackboard, so don't look for that. But if you click into here, what you're going to do is you're actually going to scroll down and you're going to click on View Assessment. I don't know why it calls it that. I wish it just said assignment, but it doesn't. That would be too easy. So click on View Assessment. Then it's going to ask, what you're going to do there is you're going to answer the questions. Think about the application assignments as like a discussion board, but it's just you submitting. There's really no discussion that takes place. So you're just going to add content. You're going to type in, you're going to add text, you're going to upload documents if that's what it asks you to do, right? Just follow the directions on there and then boom, you can click on that. I want to give you one important tip. The most important tip I can give you with the application assignments would be to make sure that you incorporate specific course readings and references in everything you write. Think about this. As your educator, my goal is for you to be able to answer the questions, but demonstrate that you're learning the content throughout the course. So the way that I can see you doing that is as you read the textbook, as you read any external articles that we have, I want to see you incorporating what you're learning into your argument. I don't want you to, I don't want your entire argument to be somebody else's voice. I want to hear your voice, but I want you to bolster it with things that you're reading and then weave those things in. So this is something, again, really, really important. So all the application assignments are going to be graded on a scale of basically on a 5-point scale. So what differentiates a 4 and a 5 is probably going to be the extent to which you're able to meaningfully incorporate and seamlessly incorporate what you're reading into a good, coherent, strong argument. So that's the logic there as far as how do you go from, the assignment sheet to that. So every week is going to have a very similar, if we collapse that, we go to week 3 on CSR stakes and stakeholders. You can see it there. Again, snackable lecture, very similar layout. So I really strongly recommend that you take some time to browse around through Blackboard and learn the the kind of the layout of everything. When we get into module 3, we're going to see application assignment 2 and a group discussion. Now, let me talk a little bit about the group discussion. One thing I want to mention here is if we were to go back over to the syllabus, if you look at these major assignments are also, if we go back over to Blackboard, they're going to be here under assignments. Okay, they're going to be here under assignments. And so if you click on that, you'll see the big semester project, the CSR initiative team project is here. And then you'll see pop culture analysis, strategic CSR, group discussions. The group discussion one, as of the moment of this recording, is not up there yet. The reason for that is I'm waiting for add drop to end before I populate the groups for those. I want to make sure that we get a final roster before I put those in, so I don't have to make changes on that and get everybody confused. But let me talk a little bit about the group discussions. Here's what the group discussions are going to entail. In a classroom or even in a fully online synchronous course, we get a chance to discuss as a class. Well, in lieu of, using a discussion board, for instance, in this class where you actually interact with your classmates, what I'm asking you to do is participate in a recorded group discussion with 4 or 5 other people in the class. So what you're going to do is you're going to record a maximum of a 15-minute discussion with you discussing the prompt that's given to you. For instance, for discussion number 1, that's due on the 31st, as a group, you're going to discuss businesses do more harm than good in society. And again, these will have the group names. I'll have the list of who's in different groups here. This will just say group 1, group 2, group 3, group 5, and then I'll switch them for every week. So again, I'm waiting until drop ad is over to do that. So anyway, yeah, you're gonna record. Let me say a couple of things. You can, and this is all spelled out in the assignment. I'm just mentioning it now because it's not loaded yet. But you can record using any software you like, but just beware that if you use Zoom, you have to use a personal Zoom and not the Belmont licensed Zoom, because your Belmont licensed Zoom won't let you record. So you can go to zoom.us and set up your own, or you can use if you wanted to instead, you could use Google Hangouts. Y'all know how to record I'm sure you know how to record something. So use whatever you need. Just know that you can't use the Belmont licensed Zoom because it won't let you record. Then you're going to take that file and you're going to upload it to Google Drive and then attach a link to Google Drive to that Google file in the submission box, which will be as you go throughout the weeks. For instance, let's say that and it just needs to be one person needs to upload, and this is all spelled out, but one person needs to upload right here. Make sure one person uploads the names of the group members and then a summary of the discussion, and that's all explained here, right? And then to actually submit it, you're just going to go in here. If I'm submitting on behalf of my group, for instance, I would go onto here. And then I would view assessment, right? And then click and upload, put in a link to the discussion, and then a 1-page document that lists a summary of everybody's discussion per the assignment sheet. Okay, now that's pretty much it as far as that assignment goes. And I would, again, just strongly encourage you, make sure that you read through all the assignments carefully so you kind of know what to expect on that. As far as the big group project, I will mention that as well. If I'm on Blackboard, that is under here under the CSR initiative strategy project. So you click on that again to find these documents. you're going to click on View Assessment. When you view assessment, then this is, again, it's not user-friendly. I didn't design this. I wish I wish I had a say in this. You would think you'd be able to click on this. You can't. You click on this right here, these three dots. Then you download the original file. When you download the original file, this is what you're going to get. It's a full description of the CSR initiative project, which is worth 40% of the semester grade. So you're going to read through that. You'll see that you have teams assigned already, and I did those as email addresses, so it's easier for y'all to get in touch with each other. So, and I'll double check the team assignments after drop ad is over to make sure that those are still, everybody's still intact, or if you have new people that have joined, that kind of thing. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show a couple of things as far as the assignments go. Let me mention a couple other things. Syllabus and course info is there. You can, there's the syllabus, the schedule of assignments, your team assignments, and then there's a quick video about me. Here's how you can sign up for text alerts if you'd like to do that. And I think pretty much everything else is, I hope, self-explanatory. Again, a big goal that I had for this video is just to give you a flyover to know, where do I find everything? If I could close with one other tip, again, a reminder, keep this schedule handy and then let this be your guide. Okay, I know this week I'm in module 4, and then what I need within module 4 is, what I need for assignments is going to be under there. The one difference would be if it's a bolded assignment like strategic CSR, you're going to find that under assignments. And the reason for that is I can't put it in both places because Blackboard would create 2 assignments out of that, and it's only 1. So just know that the big assignments, like if they're listed as their own column on the schedule or on the syllabus, they're going to be under here under assignments. So let me just close by just thanking you for watching this. I'll communicate often with the class, email, of course, but sign up for text alerts. And my phone number is 615-815-8264. Call me, text me anytime if you get lost. If you need some help, it's a short class. I want you to succeed. I want you to do well. And we're going to pack a lot into 7 weeks, but we're going to learn a lot too. So God bless you guys. Thank you all very much for watching, and looking forward to the semester with you.